Well, today in the news, we got a superintendent of a school. I'm gonna call him White Chocolate, Smooth White Chocolate, making over $500,000 a year. That's more than some persons at a bank and a university make. Let's see what White Chocolate got away with this time. I'm gonna play a little bit of video and let you hear.
Investigates a local public school superintendent who's made more than $500,000 a year paid by the taxpayers of South Suburban Dalton and Riverdale. And according to census data, people who live in those communities make on average 1/10 of what they're paying this superintendent.
So what have they gotten for all this money they've paid? Here's Regina Waldrop joining us live. Regina.
Alex, Allison, NBC5 Investigates started asking questions about the superintendent a few weeks ago. In a letter dated today, he submitted his resignation.
Well, what in the world? After he got caught making all that money, old White Chocolate resigned from his position. But on the plus side, they still gonna have to pay him his pension, so he ain't losing nothing. So let's play some more, see what else they talking about.
My name is Dr. Kevin J. Nolte, Superintendent of Schools.
Kevin Nolte has been with Dalton School District 148 for 9 years. In that time, his salary and benefits have nearly doubled to more than $500,000 for this past school year. He's paid more than any other public school superintendent in Illinois, even more than most of the presidents of Illinois public universities. But during Nolte's time in charge, the Illinois State Board of Education says the Dalton district finances have steadily gotten worse, to the point where the state put the district on its watch list, the only district in Cook County.
Wow, they put on one of the watch list. It looks like I need to go to Illinois, because Illinois, they bring in the big bucks. Range Rover, diamond rings, big houses. If you like them type of things, and I do like them type of things, boy, Dalton, well, not just Dalton, but in Illinois, period, is the most crooked state in the world, and they racking in the money. I need to move to Dalton or Illinois ASAP.
That currently has this lowest rating. That didn't keep the school board from giving Nolte another raise of $60,000 over the next 2 years in a raucous session this past March.
Wow. Oh, my God. It's not going to end well.
Residents there spoke up.
$500,000. This district is on financial watch with the state. I don't know if you all knew that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Financial watch. Why are we considering such an amount?
We have been asking that same question with no response from anyone until this afternoon, when Nolte's attorney reached out to say that Nolte resigned from his job effective today. His attorney.
Well, we got Regina Waldrop on the job again, and we got this from NBC5 in Illinois. I don't know if the Zach news station in that county or in Illinois, period. But as soon as White Chocolate got caught, he's like, oh, it's time to go. Nope, that's for me. I'll play some more.
He's saying in part because school board members had launched a smear campaign against him, riddled with baseless accusations. Keep in mind, this is not the first time that Nolte has had issues with the school districts he's worked for. Like this. In 2012, the Lincolnwood School Board voted to dismiss Nolte from the job he had then as Lincolnwood's assistant superintendent for business. The district said Nolte failed to properly account for district funds, failed to make scheduled payments on 2 multi-million-dollar loans, which then defaulted and failed.
Wow. White Chocolate defaulted on some loans, and you know where all that money was going, in White Chocolate's pocket, or his secret stash is buried in the backyard. Boy, White Chocolate, he's a smooth criminal. Boy, White Chocolate, he knows, well, sometimes us black people, we can't get away with stuff like this. Well, we might be able to get away with it, but not for long. But White Chocolate, he don't have nobody watching him, so he gonna do what he want when he want until the funds start getting short and he start missing payment. Damn, White Chocolate, you gotta do better than that.
To adequately account for $1.4 million in funds. Nolte said all the charges were false and politically motivated. He sued the district. but his case dismissed by the court. He then went to work for Harvey School District 152 in charge of business operations. It was there where NBC5 Investigates found, according to court records, that Nolte failed to inform the board of a transfer of $3.8 million out of the district's reserve funds.
Damn, White Chocolate. Well, you're a smooth criminal, Mr. White Chocolate. I'm gonna call you WC now to make it short. Mr. WC, how did he get away with $3 million out of the district funds without nobody even knowing? I tell you, you gotta be white to be able to get away with stuff like this. Let's play some more.
It's not clear where the money went, but the superintendent suspended Nolte with pay. The school board eventually brought him back, though he left a year later for Dalton. Now Nolte's former deputy superintendent in Dalton has filed a whistleblower lawsuit, saying she was fired earlier this year because she'd raised concerns related to fiscal mismanagement by Nolte, including his handling of $13 million of federal funds. Nolte has denied every
$13 million of federal funds. Now, you start questioning WC White Chocolate's money, you got to go. Somebody got to go. Mr. WC White Chocolate said, get out the door and close the door. You ain't snitching on me. I make the moves around here, not you.
everything, saying the deputy superintendent was fired for cause. But over the past 2 decades, while Nolte oversaw finances for these and other school districts, NBC5 Investigates found he was dealing with personal financial issues as well. We found 8 lawsuits claiming.
No, let's go ahead. Mr. White Chocolate or WC, whatever you want to call him, he already have 8 lawsuits against him, and yet Mr. White Chocolate still handling the funds and the finances. He only got caught when a whistleblower decided to tell on him. And Mr. White Chocolate said, helpful. You ain't be telling my business. You fired now. Hit the bricks, son. Let's play some more, Mr. White Chocolate.
Claiming that Nolte had not paid credit card bills and rent, totaling more than $52,000. We also found this foreclosure action, saying Nolte with his then wife hadn't made payments on their home's mortgage for a year and a half. Eventually, they paid off the mortgage when they sold the house.
Yeah, well, you can tell White Chocolate got some black friends because he wasn't paying off his credit card bills or making his house payments. Damn, Mr. White Chocolate. You gotta do better than this one, Mr. White Chocolate. Well, he can't because he's trying to be a brother, and things just ain't work out for Mr. White Chocolate. I don't know what to tell you, Mr. White Chocolate. You should be able to get away with that stuff longer than us black people can. But let's play a little bit more. Let's see what Mr. White Chocolate got away with.
We also found this, an arrest by the Illinois State Police from March 2024 for driving under the influence of alcohol in the I-90 tollway near Belvedere. This past November, Nolte pled no contest, according to his attorney, of misdemeanor DUI in order to serve a year of supervision and probation.
Well, there you have it. That Mr. White Chocolate is officially black. You can't tell me, oh, that's not a black people move. You can't tell me that. That's our move all day. Mr. White Chocolate, you winning trying to be a brother because you doing all the brother charges. I don't know what to tell you, Mr. White Chocolate. I'll play some more.
So his attorney says Nolte chose today to resign because he feels, quote, he has left the district in the best position with everything off to a good start. The attorney also attributes Nolte's high salary to his working both as the superintendent and the business officer. Nolte.
Now, Mr. Nolte makes more than a president of a bank makes. And how did he leave Dalton in a better position when he's stealing a lot of money just like Tiffany Henyard did? I tell you, Mr. Nolte and Henyard gotta be close friends. She probably learned from him, but she couldn't get away with it as long as White Chocolate can because she's black. You know, the black people, they watching us, so we can't steal too much. But Mr. White Chocolate, hey, oh no, there ain't no eyes on me, so I'm gonna do what I want when I please until this old snitch done told on me.
He will most likely immediately start collecting his state-paid retirement, and we are filing a records request to find out how much he'll draw each year in pension money, and we'll let you know.
Mr. White Chocolate's still getting paid, and he don't even have a job. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. I'm shocked, appalled, amazed. Mr. White Chocolate got away with all these crimes while he was trying to act like a brother. Like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think of Mr. White Chocolate. And don't forget to hit that the notification button so you can see more of the videos. And we're gonna try to do as many as we can. We're gonna try to do at least 2 or 3 a week, but we might even do more than that. But don't hold me to it. We're gonna see what we can do. Until next time, people, we out.